With God all things are possible. Blessed are they who never read a newspaper, for they shall see nature, and through her, God. Aim for the highest, and when it's a question of God's almighty spirit, never say I can't. We need to find God, and he cannot be found in noise and restlessness. God is the friend of silence. See how nature ate trees, flowers, grass grows in silence. See the stars, the moon and the sun, how they move in silence. See a broken bar. We need silence to be able to touch souls. We all have the same God, we just serve him differently. Rivers, lakes, ponds, streams, oceans all have different names, but they all contain water. So do religions have different names, and they all contain truth, expressed in different ways, forms, and times. One thing about God's will, you can never see God's will before it happens, you can only see at the end of it. Every day is a gift from God. There's no guarantee of tomorrow, so that tells me to see the good in this day to make the most of it. God is never late, but on time. Put God first in everything you do. Broken bar. Everything that I have is by the grace of God. Understand that, it's a gift. A broken bar. I didn't always stick by him, but he stuck with me. The purpose of life is to know God. God is like oxygen, you can't see him, but you can't live without him. Ask God for forgiveness, and leave your regrets in the past. You and I have been given the gifts of life, but it's up to us to decide if we are going to use God's laws to create and prosper. God is most glorified in us when we are most satisfied in him. God has given us more than 14 billion cells and connections in our brain. Why would God give us such a complex organ system unless he expects us to use it? Where our strength runs out, God's strength begins. God gives you signs when it's time to add and subtract people from your life. God never said that the journey will be easy, but he did say that the arrival will be worthwhile. God wants to use you to make other people happy, and the happier you make others, the happier you will be, because you reap what you sow. Do your best and leave the results to God. A lot of times God will present you with a blessing and a plan, but if you don't act on it, it'll go away. When God throws something your way, catch it. No God, no peace. No God, no peace. God didn't have time to make a nobody, only a somebody. God gave us rain to remind us that life will not always be sunny, but it will keep going on.